I emailed a girl before I went out, and I got no response. I went over there, I met her once, I got a date. That's simple. And I said to her, what happened? I emailed you a month ago, did you not receive it? She said, I received so many emails, I can't keep up with them, I can't respond to them all. Now there was me and another guy, we both took this girl on a date, and now I'm very serious about it, and I know she's very serious about me. And here's the thing, thousands of guys have written a letter to her. I met her once and went on a date. So what do you want to do? You want to write letters, or you want to go on dates? You want to write letters? Stay where you are. Stay at home, stay watching these webcasts, keep paying your monthly subscription and send lots of letters and pay money every time. Or get yourself on a plane, get out there, write not one single letter and just go on a date. Because these girls, they're not going to marry people that write letters, they're going to marry people that get out there and say hello. That's all they want. So if you don't want to do that, it's pointless me recommending a social. I recommend treatment for you, because it's what you need. You need to get out there and do this. What are you waiting for? This is the most amazing experience you will ever have, that leads to a marriage to a most amazing woman that you'll ever meet.
All right, gentlemen, so today we are going to go over some travel basics, some safety travel basic tips. Before you travel to a foreign country, it may be a good idea to check the State Department's website to see if there's any warnings. So you kind of have to read it and really understand what they're saying. Overall, I think it's just a good thing to check, and then give us a call if you have questions, because a lot of times it's maybe one small part of the country where you're not going anywhere near or whatever's going on. In addition to that, you can register with the State Department so that they know where you're going, they know your itinerary, so if there are any issues, they can assist. So not a bad idea, all right? All right, second thing.
Well, do not wear expensive watches, jewelry, or anything flashy like that might attract a lot of attention. I know, guys, you might like your Rolex watch, but maybe it's not a good idea to walk around with your Rolex watch out in the middle of the night by yourself.
Totally agree. And the third thing, as far as pulling out large wads of cash, probably not a great idea at 2 in the morning in some bar in a foreign country. This is obvious stuff, guys, but still, you want to just be reminded of it from time to time. So in other words, just don't be Mr. Flashy, okay? And another little tip here on the taxi thing, good idea nowadays, everybody's got these little phones with cameras and texting and everything. Just go in the back and take a quick little picture of the license plate and then text that picture to someone and kind of make a show of doing it. That way, everyone knows, oh, I know which cab I'm in. And really that might be good, because a lot of guys will be in the car and then they get out and, oh my gosh, I left my laptop in the car, or I left my phone in the car. But now you have the license plate number and you can go call and get that back really easily. So not a bad idea. I know it's, again, you got to do that every time you get in and out of a taxi. You don't think about it, but, if you have any doubts, those are little things that you can do. And here's something that we always go over with our guys at the orientation when they're in country, no matter what country it is. And that's act like you've been there before. So even if you're lost, okay, you're the typical lost tourist wandering around, even if that happens, don't show it. Act like you've been there before. Walk around like you know what you're doing and where you're going. Even if you don't, it's okay. No one else will know. And you're less likely to be a target. But if you look really confused and, then, you become a little bit more of a target. So just act like you know what you're doing until you find someone that you can actually ask that you trust for directions or help. And if someone comes up to you and they start asking you to do something like, oh, I found this wallet, here, let's share it, or I did this, just look at them and say no and walk away. And don't worry about being rude, you'll never see that person again. But you don't want to start, if people are approaching you, you have to be a little bit careful. Act like, again, you know what you're doing and walk away.
Interested? Learn more at If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.